And we live. We gotta try not to come in with, you know what I'm saying? Like last week we came in, he was saying something, and it just happened to come in right when we were saying something.
And
Yeah.
right, ladies and gentlemen. This light over here a little bit.
All right, all right, all right. Welcome. Good evening.
Hey, at least I wasn't talking trash about nobody.
Yeah, it's all good.
You know. What the
That mother.
is it?
I see it clearly.
Oh, it's just shining
Clearly.
right on you? There we go.
All right.
How it meant to be.
Here we go. I am your host, Henny Holyfield,
And I am Karasi,
and this is Mind Candy
Mindkandi
News. We bring you news on whatever we feel like talking to y'all about. You know.
This week is whatever we feel like talking about. Well, we're going to bring you a little bit of hip hop entertainment news and just a little bit of something extra to feed your mind. That's mind candy, basically.
There it is.
You feel me? That's what
There it
we're
is.
here to do. How
That's
was your
right.
week, sir?
Oh, it's been up and down. Um, Definitely have to send prayers out to the family of my brother Jameezy McGuire. If any of y'all knew him, real dope individual. Just heard of his passing recently. Um, yeah, it's a fatal blow, and definitely still trying to process it. So that was uh that was a low point in the week. I just got that
Mhm.
news yesterday. So yeah, a little hard to just cope with the fact that I can't just reach out anymore. You know what I'm saying? Talk to him on Easter, and really wish I would have picked up the phone and called him rather than just respond to a text message. But you don't ever know when the last conversation is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was an upset. But on a brighter note, I am going to Oakland tomorrow for the West Coast Love tour promo run. Uh, Flying in for the day, going to 3 different radio interviews, and we're gonna do some video and photo shooting and stuff in the town while we out there. You know what I'm saying? Tapping in with my people while I'm there. If anybody that's tuned in, if you happen to have some free time tomorrow between 10 a.m. and 8 p.m., you can catch me live on Bay Life Radio, California's Dreaming Podcast, and on All In Radio. So, like I said, should be like a roller coaster for me. You know what I'm saying? I get some good, I get some bad. Hey, what's up, Wong? What's up with friend with a pen too, man? We'll see y'all. What's popping?
Well, definitely want to send out some condolences to Jameezy. I did have a chance to meet him. I wasn't close with him, but he was very cool.
Man.
Met him through Dev. So, condolences to him and his family and everyone who had a relationship with him because it's definitely hard. I've definitely been seeing that we've been losing a lot of loved ones lately, and it's never easy. So, just much prayers to everybody.
Hey, how was your week?
My week was pretty busy. I've been studying, working out, and working. I got back in the studio finally.
Hey, there you go.
Hallelujah, the Lord. I've been waiting. I've been waiting to just like be re-inspired, kind of. And I feel like I feel a little bit re-inspired. I don't know if it's the sun or the weather or
Okay.
what it may be, but I do feel a little bit inspired lately. So I did have a good week. It's just kind of busy and I'm a little exhausted.
There it is.
Hmm.
Alex, I'm in Vegas, man. I can't just come up to the store. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a conversation and we're gonna talk about what I need to get done. I ain't ducking you in that like that. I just don't be in town like that, man. I'm out here. I got a new
I feel like
location.
he's ducking you, man.
I got you, man. I'm gonna say we're gonna have a conversation, man. It's all good. New season. Is it a new season? Do we end the old season?
Of what?
Like,
There's seasons?
I don't know. New season, like, oh, maybe he talk about summertime.
Oh,
New
the
season,
winter. Yeah, the winter just ended.
right?
Awkward moments for silence,
I thought it was March, end of March. We definitely like
please.
we've
When was
been in
winter over?
March 21st. It's supposed to be spring. It's the 21st of every 3 months.
Okay, so yeah, it just ended.
Hey, doesn't talk about, I mean, we hitting that on. I got you. I got you.
You got me doing this here. What is going on? Well, who's
We're gonna
going
be all
first?
right.
Am I going
It's
first?
your
Or you
turn.
going first?
Yeah.
Oh my word, you guys.
Your
Listen,
turn.
I wanted to talk to you guys about a little bit of what's going on with Chick-fil-A right now. There's been a large.
What?
What you doing looking all at my phone,
I'm.
bro?
You said Chick-fil-A.
I'm like, bro, what's going on?
You said Chick-fil-A. I mean, what? I ain't had them in a while, but I fuck with Chick-fil-A, so don't say no bad shit about Chick-fil-A.
I don't mean to say nothing bad about Chick-fil-A. All I'm saying is there's been a huge data breach. That means if you have the Chick-fil-A app, hackers have attacked and they've made a ransom attack. A ransom attack is basically where they hold users' data hostage from the company until the company does pay a ransom. And they usually pay a ransom. Then they're given a key or a token, and then they're allowed to access their own data again. So there's been, let's see, how many.
I ain't got no Chick-fil-A app. I don't fuck with them like
You
that.
gotta be careful because that's the thing here. Because that's the same thing with all of our apps. All of our apps that we have our credit card information set upon, like
Right.
all of those apps are vulnerable. So your information, whether it's the Walmart app or I don't know what else, Taco Bell, McDonald's, what other kind of apps
Wife
y'all
be having McDonald's. She go up there to with the code.
and just woo
Scan the code. All of that. Kind of discounts and shit.
All of that is very dangerous. A lot of people don't think about that on a day-to-day. Like we're moving more into a digital age. They're talking about AI, artificial intelligence. We all know that artificial intelligence is going to be kind of like our opposition. It's going to be like the Terminator. You know what I mean? Or the Matrix, because they're already talking about how AI is able to crack passwords in record times, more than a human would ever be able to.
Start switching shit up.
Yeah, and how AI is also able to trace your brain activity and then put images on a screen of things that you have seen previously that day.
Right.
So we're already talking about AI beginning to read people's minds. So you're talking about AI cracking passwords and AI being able to see images that you saw in your own brain. So it's very scary. Please be careful and mindful of the apps that you're using. That a data breach can happen to any company at any time, all over the world. There are people talking about they lost money. One user on Twitter wrote, "I just had $50 stolen from me by someone in Atlanta, Georgia, for a Chick-fil-A mobile order." Let me tell y'all, these hackers is breaking into the phones, is ordering chicken. I never thought I'd see the day.
Wait a minute.
They hungry.
So you get on your Chick-fil-A app, you order your whatever, 5 chicken sandwiches, fries, drink, 5 combos. And then the person on the other end can intercept your money and take it and it's gone. That's how that situation works.
Yep. Another user wrote, "This just happened to me too. They loaded 200 and changed the email. It's also happening to so many people. It seems like they had a breach." Another person wrote, "Update. My account was somehow hacked. The person changed the email on the account, and that's why I didn't get a notification from Chick-fil-A themselves."
Why are you uploading $200 to Chick-fil-A?
Who eats $200 worth of Chick-fil-A?
I mean, I ain't never heard of. You know how Subway got like the catering deal where you get the big ass sandwich with all kind of shit. Chick-fil-A do shit like that. They give you 5 whole chickens for $200.
I don't know, but whatever it is, it ain't
$200
happening on Sunday.
Right. I'd have been mad. Buy Chick-fil-A. Only time I drive by Chick-fil-A is on a Sunday, and they close on Sunday for the Lord's.
But you guys, this is happening. Like not only with your apps on your phone, the apps that you have on your desktops, on your computers. Be mindful of any type of account, even like you're paying your bills and you got your credit cards on your bill payment systems. Like I got MV Energy, they got my credit card on there. So I'm like, I'm about to take that thing down and just use a one-time.
Yeah. Instead of that auto pay.
Yeah, all
Mhm.
those things. Guys really need to be mindful. We're just moving into a digital age, and it's just it ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
Well, I mean, bills, you know
My
what I'm
friend.
saying? Some shit that I mean, I guess niggas eat Chick-fil-A regularly, so that's why you just got money loaded on there. But I just don't think that that should be one of them apps that you should just be loading money onto. Like, get on there, get your food, however you want to feed 50 people, we'll go feed them 50 people at that one time. And I mean, but honestly, like, you should probably just go to Chick-fil-A.
Just be cognizant and aware of how many accounts you have your credit card
Right,
attached to. How
right.
many things are you automatically signed into? The whole being
And watch your
automatically.
account and how
Yeah,
often they sitting there taxing it, because you just get on there and you just let it run, and then
exactly.
your account be all negative and you wonder where all them charges came from, but it's because they got access to your shit like that. They could just go in there and just be like, "Oh, nigga, it's time to pay the bill. Nigga, give me that." They don't care if you ain't got no money in there. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have negative money in there after they get done. So yeah, definitely be conscious. The people you give access to that type of information, if you don't want their hand in your pocket like that. So, in other news,
Yeah, what you talking about?
young Ma, she gives a health update and vows to open up about addiction in new documentary. Now I don't know if y'all seen, but there's some videos going around, and man, I think that's one thing that's got to suck about being a celebrity is you're not allowed to have a bad day. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
you're
They
not.
on your line, they checking out, you know what I'm saying? You in a grocery store, you in a barber shop. These videos caught her in the barber shop, in a grocery store, riding around on the little motorized wheelchair cart, you know what I'm saying, looking crazy, and but this is a situation where it wasn't like they was clowning and like, oh, look at young. I mean, the girl, she was a little gossipy, but the general consensus I get from this is that they are concerned about her. They saw her looking crazy, and it was like, you don't look like yourself. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you might need to, get some help. Reached out and sent, positive energy to her. So, following a viral clip that sparked fan concern earlier this year, young M.A. revealed she plans to shed light on her struggles in a new documentary. So she's very sober right now. Unfortunately, I've made a lot of wrong decisions in my life, and things started to catch up with me. I'm doing much better now. I don't want to go specifically into details because I really want to bring you on my journey. Y'all know I'm mysterious. I keep personal problems to myself, but it's time to expand that and express that to y'all. She was recently hospitalized for and treated for several personal health conditions
Oh,
that she didn't disclose, nor did she disclose what type of drug she's on. You know what I'm saying? But she did admit that she is on something that is, got her looking kind of run down and affecting, her appearance and probably her mentality as well. So I think it's great that fans are showing that they care and sending words of encouragement rather than just dogging her online, dragging her through the mud. Oh, she look, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what social media should be more of, as opposed to the person pulling out their phone for some likes and some media attention. You know what I'm saying? Like you should use it if you see something wrong. You should be calling the police. You should be really just genuinely concerned, as opposed to just trying to, get some fame on social media and exploit this person that you know nothing about. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So I think it's a beautiful thing, and I send prayers to young May and her family, and hopefully she gets right. You know what I'm saying? And also, I just like to say that I appreciate just seeing people that encourage people to get clean if they know that they got an issue and they know that they're going through some things, that they send the type of energy that people need, words of encouragement. You know what I'm saying? Not talking shit about them. Like, I think that is great that
Mhm.
if you encouraging your friend, if you know your friend got a problem and it's you know doing something bad in their life, to encourage them to go the opposite way. You know what I'm saying? Be that voice that they might need to hear. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I think it's a
Mhm.
beautiful thing.
I think you're right. I really have to agree as far as, especially when we're talking about the way to use social media. Like,
Right.
this is the way to use social media. We often get caught up in sharing negative stories and negativity, and every 5 minutes you see fights or some type of argument, or maybe somebody get made fun of and teased for something that they really can't help. And we're laughing. Like, we laughing at people's busted down, ran over shoes, we laughing at people with, body issues and things like that. So with all the negativity out there on social media, what is going to counteract it? What are we going to balance that with? Because I don't see as many positive stories being shared on my timeline. I don't see as many people starting nonprofits or feeding the homeless or, helping an old lady across the street. It's just, you don't see things like that every day online. So I just feel like it's such a negative space. We do need to kind of counteract it because we're so focused on it being a form of entertainment that we kind of don't realize what social media could be. If we really could wrap our minds around how powerful the social media tool can be if we started to use it and utilize it in the right way and stop being immature little children.
Amen.
So said that to say, young MA, I want to know what she on. What kind of dope? Yeah, you gonna tell me the story, give me the tea.
You got to watch the documentary. You gonna know.
See, that's what makes me feel like she's not done.
Because you don't want to tell us.
Yeah,
you say you got to change your social media algorithm.
You know what? But whatever, yeah, I be trying, but ain't no reason why Blueface and Krishan should have been on my algorithm.
We've been talking about Bredo.
But that's what AI. You know why we've been talking about them? Because they've been on your algorithm nonstop. I don't even watch them shows.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to feel like while the algorithm is partially responsible, it's another entity involved that's putting out content, feeding us content.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I can dig it. I could think about, you mentioned Subway. Watch me go on my phone.
Subway is all over your
Yeah. But I just feel like a certain aspects of social media, they're feeding it, just shoving certain things down our throat.
I agree. But it's the negativity that becomes more popular. You know what I'm saying? As I look for these stories, the ratio of positive, uplifting stories about accomplishments, things like that, are outweighed by, all the bullshit that's going on. You know what I'm saying?
I seldom feel good on social media now.
Yeah.
Like now, when I go on social media, I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to see? I'm just going to be some bad news, somebody passed away or, some more fights. It's just kind of, I have to surf through so much negativity to get to that one kernel of positivity. And I just feel like we need to make the digital world a better place.
So I don't even follow them people and I always see their tweets. Hello, I'm sick of them.
Thank you. You see what I'm talking about? Like, ain't no reason
why of them too.
I know about her mama was a crackhead. Her dad
I don't even like Blueface like that.
Why do I know this about these peoples?
What they want you to hear.
In other news, guys, I just, me with the nerdiness, I always have to come with these little nerd stories. So we all know that modern science, maybe we don't all know, but modern science is just starting to catch up with a lot of ancient esoteric knowledge. So I wanted to discuss that scientists have, they've appeared to uncover what they're calling an unexpected ancient structure in the Earth's core. Okay, fast forward down all the fancy talk. It's supposedly a thin but dense layer sitting around 2,900 kilometers or 1,800 miles below the Earth's surface. And what is this structure that they talk about? A damn ocean.
In the
water, nigga.
In the middle of
Now listen.
In the Earth.
Yeah, I ain't lying. You can't make this up. This is science. This is real science, y'all. We ain't about to play. Okay.
They're hiding water from us.
I mean, have they been hiding it, or are we just now catching up to ancient science, or have they been hiding it? We don't know.
Probably hiding some shit. They let her hide some shit.
But yeah, they've been using scientific methods such as seismic investigation. So they're using a lot of the same technology that they use to monitor and graph earthquakes. And they have 15 monitoring stations buried in the ice of Antarctica. If you guys also aren't up on a lot of the things that are happening in Antarctica and a lot of conspiracy theories, I want to say, surrounding Antarctica. I really do want you to check that as well. But supposedly, there's a whole world inside of the world, an Earth inside of the Earth. So I don't know how to explain that more clearly. I'm not the best,
Crazy.
but yeah,
Shit probably hella hot.
supposedly, from what I understand, not in this news story. This is due to more of my outside research, not on what's reported today. But there's an entire ecosystem surrounding that ocean in the center of the Earth. So it's just something to be aware of, to not kind of brush everything off as hogwash. Really do your research, really start to read and expand your mind and investigate new possibilities. And every time you hear something, kind of be open to it. You don't want to um, kind of sabotage your own chance at some type of knowledge or information by being closed or having your mind already made up. I mean, um, maybe a couple years ago, there are people that would have fought you tooth and nail saying that's just hogwash, that's conspiracy theory. Oh, you're thinking like a crazy person. You probably believe in aliens too. You know what I mean? But now that modern science is coming up with this same conclusions, we can safely say that if those people who were doubters and non-believers all those years ago, they probably feel a little stupid. And stupid is as stupid as it does. So, I think the only stupid
Right.
thing that you can do as a living, breathing human being is to be narrow-minded and to not open yourself up to new possibilities and new thoughts and new beliefs. So,
But on the flip side of that, you don't need to take every little bit of information you get and read on the internet and run with it and feel like that's the way things are. I was having a conversation with my son, and I was just talking about, a lot of the shit is opinion based. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking at a lot of these sites, like, unless you really doing like research, like you hear some shit like that, no, don't brush it off, but don't be like that's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Go look into that shit. You know what I mean? Don't read one thing that so and so wrote, you know what I'm saying, and made it feel like, that's the way it's supposed to be, because anybody can make their shit look verified and look like some actual information, but it's up to you to go in and dig a little bit deeper and do some research and decide whether they full of shit
yeah.
or they actually speak of some truth.
I like EBSCO. I think that I am going to have to do some type of segment on basically research, how to do proper research, what to look for, how to use your discernment when you are researching and navigating new information. Because TikTok is a mother.
Take you down a rabbit hole.
Okay. So, you definitely have to be kind of educated in a little tiny bit of statistics. I mean, just statistical principles, not necessarily the mathematical aspects, but you definitely want to be educated in some statistical principles and understand how to read scientific studies and interpret them.
Absolutely.
So, maybe I'll put something together soon, kind of give people a little effort.
I think you should. Said he could change our social media algorithm if we'd like. I'm just doing less of it. You know what I'm saying? With the algorithm already where it's at. I do appreciate that offer, but I just rather
the algorithm.
Get off social media for a while, stop dealing with all that, and get into the real world. You know what I'm saying? In other news, and this is something that, like I said, we're gonna talk about the type of things that we want to talk about. Some days, some weeks, I find stories, you know what I'm saying, that just are important to me. And this is one of them stories. And so I will let you know that Jodeci.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. I said Jodeci joins forces with SWV and Drew Hill for a 2023 summer tour. Come on. You from my area, that should excite you. Like, that's it right there. What?
I like that. Jodeci, Andrew here.
And SWV, that's three of my favorite groups. I'm in there.
Just between Casey and Cisco screaming.
That nigga should have a scream off. You imagine that nigga that Cisco and yeah. Oh shit! I'm there. I'm there. I'm here for it.
I like it.
Come on.
Okay.
They announced the summer tour that is called the Summer Block Party. Kicks off in June. And it promises to be a nostalgic journey back to the golden era of R&B, giving fans the opportunity to relive some of the most memorable moments in the genre's history. All 4 Jodeci members will be there. Mr. Dalvin included. You know what I'm saying?
What happened to him?
I don't know. The nigga was.
I thought one of them.
These groups. These groups be, it be all kind. We were just talking about Bobby and, you know what I'm saying, all the different breakups that New Edition has had, But I know that it was Casey and JoJo.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like I've seen some shit where it was just 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was Devontae, if it was Mr. Dalvin. But I think
one of them got hurt and stopped performing for a while.
I don't know. One of the niggas from Boyz II Men ain't in there no more either. Like
the one with the leg.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of shit that we don't know that goes on behind the scenes that causes groups to break up. Drew Hill has 6 members now. Yeah.
I mean, we really only cared about Cisco and the chubby one.
Because none of the other niggas had solo.
Okay.
Right? What's the nigga?
There was a little baby face one. Yeah, little baby face and baby hairs. I don't even know.
What's the Mr. Is Woody?
Who?
Woody and
only Woody I know is You Got a Friend in Me.
Not Toy Story though. Cisco, Woody, Jazz, Nokio. Nokio had the little solo part where he was lightweight sing rapping in the shit, you know what I'm saying? Nokio is there, but Woody ain't there. And then they drafted some of the members of Playa. You remember Playa with Timbaland? The song Cheers to You. There's an R&B group that around that time, maybe a little bit later than that time. Anyway, they 6 deep. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen a live performance and they sound good. So I don't give a fuck. Do my hits. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Don't be cutting shit off. Don't be doing no fucking 6-minute set, nigga. Come up there and perform the hits. That's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying?
And you better be good.
Come on.
I feel like I turned.
Come on. Don't pull a Ray J.
Oh, golly. Gee.
Don't pull a Ray J. Just saying.
Till my baby's born.
That nigga wants a redemption. He wants to get back on there. He's like, look, give me another shot. Can I get another versus? Niggas don't want to see that.
Sorry, Ray J.
Go get some of your money. I've been watching, you know what I'm saying? That nigga's got investments in a whole bunch of other shit.
You're fucking nothing without Princess.
That shit was crazy. Anyway, all 4 members of Jodeci, 6 members of Drew Hill. SWV been going strong. They ain't never broke up, you know what I'm saying? They got the 3 members, and they all gonna be there.
No, Coco went solo.
Oh, okay.
She did.
Right.
And then they didn't get along for a while, and then they decided, look, we running out of money.
Come on.
So let's be adults, let's be grown, and let's get this money. Let's go out here, let's tour together, and let's figure out how to make this work, and create a sisterhood and a professional bond. So I really respect that out of them. I'm really excited to see all 3 groups. I would love to go. If anybody wants to donate a ticket to me, let me know. Just hit me up. I'll go by Buster. Anyway.
I'm going. All right. So on there's a link on the story. We're gonna share it to the comments after we get done here.
Okay.
But you can click on the link. It's Summer Block Party Tour, summerblockparty.com, some shit like that. And you click on that, you put your email in, and they're gonna give you exclusive pre-sales before the rest of the world gets to hear about it. So if you like me, I went on there and I put my fucking email in, and I'm gonna get notified when this shit go live because I'm going. I don't want to hear nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to. I'm already salty about missing this New Edition shit that just came through town. I'm not missing Jodeci, Drew Hill, SWV. I'm in that thing. I'm signed up. That's what it is.
I would love to see SUV live. SUV was one of the first scenes.
Who the fuck is SUV? That's a car.
SUV ran down on me.
Fuck. SUV. Sisters underneath. I'm done. Oh shit! Did you hear that? Oh shit. I think it's summerblockparty.com. Go Google Summer Block Party 2023. It's gonna give you a link. It's gonna take you there. And see, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? We come from the same era. We was jamming that shit. He gonna go on there and we gonna go see SWV. Fuck. That was good.
Oh man,
That
yeah,
was
we
good.
definitely gotta put that up on TikTok.
That's it right there. That's the one. Sisters underneath vehicles. They mechanics. They change their occupation. With the coveralls on and shit. We came to work on your car. Oh shit.
God.
I needed that in the worst way. Oh, that's good.
By any time.
That's so good.
Anytime I can oblige you. So I have some tips for you lovers out there.
Okay.
Oh wait,
wait,
more?
I mean, it's not really relevant because I don't give a fuck about this nigga right here when it comes to the store. But I guess 2 Chainz was saying that he wanted to be the 5th member of Jodeci, and so he was live, or he wasn't live. He was in his hotel room or some shit like that, and he was singing "Freaking You." He's singing his heart out, you know what I'm saying? And somebody filmed him and put it online. And
how'd it sound?
I don't know. I gotta go check it out, but I know he didn't sound like he belonged in the group.
Oh, really? Oh.
Don't put no 2 Chainz in no fucking Jodeci.
2 Chainz?
All you niggas is rearranging members and losing members and add members. You better not put 2 Chainz in fucking Jodeci. Let Titty Boy go over there and be where he at and make music that he makes. I fuck with that. Don't switch. Don't do it.
Listen here, Titty Boy. Don't you be fucking up these.
You better not.
You don't pull a Martin. Remember Martin ran up? Was he singing with Jodeci or Boyz II Men? I'm pretty sure it was Jodeci.
I don't know. Whoever he sang with, though, he should not have. Don't do it.
He was on the Barnell Hill show. Oh my God!
I would not. I don't want to hear that.
Who is the black card?
Fuck that.
Somebody
cut it out. Cut it out as we talk about. Yeah. Come on. I didn't say to pull your black card. You trying to get mine because I don't want to watch Darnell Hill, whatever the fuck you just said. I don't watch that shit, and I don't want to see Martin getting up there fucking up my childhood. Nah, fuck that. Don't no Martin, no 2 Chainz. Leave them niggas out the group. You niggas are good at what you do.
Look at all the shit talk happens when we're sober.
You niggas good at
have less alcohol more often.
You niggas are good at what you do. You stick to that shit. You don't fuck with my shit. Leave it alone.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it alone because I don't
never pull my black card.
I feel a little afraid. I feel afraid right now. I'm sorry. I feel like I just came to the hood in the wrong color. I apologize. Well, guys, can we talk about love now? Because, a lot of y'all need this information right now because you guys are in relationships. And the more you're with somebody, sometimes you can forget these things. And I just really know a lot of people, and they call me all the time and talk to me about this type of stuff. And I feel like, hey, since I have to give this type of advice on my day-to-day, why not give some advice on a public platform? So,
come on with it.
You guys to all stop calling me. There are 9 key phrases that you should focus on. And if you use these 9 key phrases, any of them on a daily basis, then the likelihood of your relationship lasting and being happy and healthy exponentially increases. Now, I'm just going to run through them really quickly. You guys take notes, grab your lover, grab a notepad, grab a pen, look at each other, thumbs up when you hear something that you want your partner to say more often. Number 1, I appreciate your effort. All right, moving along. Number 2, I like you. Now, I say this a lot. So, 3, this is my shit.
Come on.
Help me better understand this. I want to understand this. Help me. Instead of being like, the fuck?
Right. Okay.
Because, that's the go-to.
Right. No,
go-to is the fuck.
I like that
Yeah, just hit him with a help me better understand it.
I feel that.
Keep the fuck in the back of your mind.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I think I've heard you say this before. I'm listening, but you might have actually been listening. But I'm listening is a good phrase.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Just say I'm listening. I'm listening. That way people know you listening.
Right. 'Cause niggas be over here in something else.
Oh, this is something I can hear a lot more of. Matter of fact, I want all my exes to call me and say this shit right now. I'm sorry.
That's it.
Yeah, just say I'm sorry sometimes, y'all. This shit is real simple. This shit ain't hard. Listen to these phrases. This is very basic shit that nobody wants to do.
Right.
Okay.
And a lot of time you ain't even got nothing to be sorry for. But sometimes maybe, you know what I'm saying? But just for the sake of argument to try to smooth the thing out.
Exactly.
Sometimes you gotta be the bigger
You
person.
gotta de-escalate the other person. You gotta disarm them.
Right.
The disarming a person, you would be surprised how effective communication is when you disarm a person first. Where you go ahead and knock down them insecurities before you even say what you're gonna say. You know what I mean?
What was the first one again?
All the way at the top.
Right. 3 numbers ago.
I appreciate your effort.
I just see how that could possibly be misconstrued.
You've been in my house.
I just
You say you call it effort. You getting your ass.
I'm just saying, like, I appreciate you, but like I appreciate your effort almost kind of sounds like you made an effort to do something, but that it didn't necessarily come through like that. So I don't know. It just depends on the context and the conversation that you have. Just in my personal opinion.
What about I forgive you? Can you forgive me? And then play some Pleasure P. I did you wrong. You did me wrong. Okay, so I forgive you. Can you forgive me? This is easy stuff, you guys. You guys just have to remember to incorporate it into your daily language.
They didn't do nothing wrong.
Well, really, every situation that happens is subject to a point of view. Okay.
Right.
That's why we say we have two sides of a story and then we have the truth. So a lot of the time, it's going to be more so likely that you guys don't feel like, you know what I mean, you necessarily did something wrong.
Like,
that's
you ain't got shit you got to forgive me for. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah. But see how the communication is just totally fucked up if you say that?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
As opposed to if you're trying to get to a conclusion,
right?
You know, it's gonna have to be some forgiveness. You're gonna have to forgive that person for not either understanding your point of view, or you're either gonna have to forgive them for being an ass, or you're gonna have to forgive them for not understanding their behavior. You know what I mean? Either way, you're gonna have to do some forgiving. And if you're gonna have to do some forgiving, most likely that other person is. So this is a great phrase, you know. It is. It's.
I dig it.
Yeah, it's again, guys. Even if you don't 100% believe them at the time, these things are going to help you exponentially with your communication.
I think just getting communication, just communicating. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that is a big part. In addition to several different things that could be said to smooth the mood out, just be willing to communicate, and that doesn't just mean talking and giving your side, but to listen. I'm listening, and to understand, and to really just.
I told you'd be saying that.
I don't know.
I heard you say that before.
I might say that, but yeah, I need to listen. I need to listen more. Sometimes I don't. I agree.
Natasha, chime in.
I don't want to.
Let us know what phrases you want to hear. Number 7.
Okay, there's more. Damn.
It's 10.
Okay.
7. I am committed to you.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah. Some of you fellas just say that sometimes. Okay. You might not feel. You might be lying. Just say it. 8. Let's have some fun. Okay. You have to remember that one because y'all be boring in y'all relationships. And last but not least, I love you.
That was 10.
Was it?
You said 7.
Oh shit!
8.
Well, they miscounted, not me.
At least
they counted wrong,
10.
not me. Okay.
So 9.
Okay, I guess it was 9. There was 9 phrases. I'm sorry, you guys.
SUVs. SUVs 10s. SUVs on 10 inch rims.
It's okay, Henny. I forgive you. I'm listening.
Oh shit. Good. It's good. That is the news. We appreciate y'all for listening and tuning in. I'll be in Cali tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Kicking this tour off, talking about it. I will be back next week. We will be back here with Mindkandi News with some more stuff to talk about. Make sure y'all tap in with us if there's anything you want us to talk about, any questions you have. You know what I'm saying? We enjoyed y'all tonight. Look at it. It's lit. Lit in the chat tonight. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all tuning in. We're finna get out of here. Y'all be safe. Have a good week.